I feel a rant coming on. I was just thinking about how humans fucking suck. Like, in general, humans have done countless horrific, terrible things. I was just remarking on, how the British came over to North America and completely destroyed the native population that was there through through force, through violence, through assault, sexual and physical, to men, women, and children. They took advantage of them, stole their land, and basically were like, fuck you! We own this land now, and we're gonna fight. And then, the descendants of the colonizers fought England for their right to govern this land that they so fucked uply inherited from their villainous forefathers. Um, yeah, history is full of genocide, murder, destruction, wars, religious. And yeah, kept growing like a cancer, creating industry, and then setting our eyes on the natural world and over exploiting, overproducing, over extracting, all just disrupting this beautiful web of life that is very stable. Just coming in with a fucking bulldozer and fucking everything up, just clear cutting forests and poisoning rivers from coal mines and spilling millions of gallons of oil into the ocean because we are fucking greedy, self centered, stupid motherfuckers. And yeah, society fucking sucks. This capitalistic society fucking sucks. Because money condones the use of violence to get what you need. It says it justifies atrocities as long as you're making money, right? As long as you're making profit, which is just such a fucked up, backwards concept. The economy and money and the system that people can own stuff and own people, slavery. It's a whole other reason humans fucking suck. Like just completely taking advantage of whatever they can, whatever and whoever they can, just so that they can propel themselves into massive amounts of wealth that why? Why do you need to be a billionaire? Are you gonna use all of that money? Like, you're just gonna hoard it? You feel good about that? Yeah? You fucking asshole? Yeah. Like, if the wealth was just distributed even like 20% better from the 1% down to the 99%, we would have so much money to just like afford, I don't know, not to work and not to completely destroy the earth because we need to make things, to create things, to sell things so that people can buy them and then consume them and then throw them out. And you're stuck in this capitalistic loop because the powers that be have decided that life needs to cost money, right? The best way to keep getting rich is just keep taxing the working class. Like, it was a dastardly plan. And yeah, it's working out for them, right? But like, at what fucking cost and to what end? Um, so, yeah. People suck in general, but capitalism makes it so damn worse. Um, and I don't know where I'm going with this rant, honestly. It's kind of depressing, right? But Some humans are alright. Small communities are alright. People who have escaped the capitalistic hellhole and have rediscovered the village, rediscovered cooperation and communication and cohabitation with nature and each other. Nature is great. Nature has it all figured out. Nature ebbs and flows, but there's just so much life, so many niches. Everything just fits together in this like multi-dimensional environment. Trees create these matrices of fractal space for insects, snails, and birds to explore and to occupy, creating shelter from the rain and just soaking up the sunlight at the same time. Rivers weave through the land, always changing, always bringing new nutrients and carrying sediments downstream, depositing them further down, creating interesting spaces for fish and invertebrates to live and lay their eggs. You know, sometimes it's quite easy to get caught up in thinking about how shit the world is and getting really stuck in your mind about how we got here and where we are and what are we supposed to do now and the world is gonna end and oh fuck. It's a very anthropocentric way to live, I guess. But honestly, it's as easy as just getting out into nature. I'm out on a walk. I haven't really gone out into nature for 2 weeks. And it feels so damn good. Shit. I just, yeah, you forget when you're so busy living and working to live, not living to live, living to work. Yeah, just coming out into nature and just taking my sweet time, just observing the intricacies of the forest, all the different birds, insects, and plants that all commingle in this dance of creation, dance of co-creation. Hearing all the birds, seeing all the beautiful birds that live here. And then you start to forget that the world's all fucked up. Because, like, maybe it's not fucked up. You know, human civilization, yeah, is gonna crash and burn, like, relatively soon. But the natural systems, as long as we don't completely undermine them, will be resilient enough to survive. Things will change, and different things, different creatures and animals and plants will come out on top. Some that were on top will probably end up dying off, you know? But it's always in flux, it's always in flow. Like, it's not about one particular species, it's about the web of the fabric, the thread count of the fabric of this ecosystem, you know? You want a high thread count. And yeah, I think if you're worried about the future and you want to find a way to help reinforce nature, champion for biodiversity, go help with planting of native species along river banks, you know, go pick up litter in your local park. Like, capitalism, you can't do anything about it, really. Can't stop it. It's gonna burn itself out. It's a giant ship that's sinking. um, but what we can do in the meantime is help create these little islands and oasis of biodiverse, healthy um, forests and ecosystems. And plains, too. Plains are also really important. Native grasslands. Yeah. We can create grassroots communities that are regenerative, that are emotionally intelligent, and that are anti-capitalistic. Like, another future is possible, and if we are just gritting our teeth and tensing ourselves up against this machine that we found ourselves in, then ooh, big old duck. Um, yeah, if you're just always tensed up fighting against this thing, your energy is going to be off, and you're going to be like tired, and your energy is not going to be in the right place. But if you just kind of step out of that and opt to go with the flow, you know, follow a river and flow with that energy. Like right now, I'm walking along a trail by a river, and I love it. I feel so inspired. I feel so hopeful. I feel so amazed by the beauty that is in the detail of each fern just radiating in the sunlight. Mm. Things grow where energy flows, and energy is in nature and the wider web that extends beyond our human masochism. Yeah, I encourage you to take a moment, dedicate some time to nature. Even 10 minutes of silent reflection, short walk around your neighborhood, looking. Just observe a leaf, flower. Stop a minute and breathe. You'll be amazed at what you can see and what you can learn just through observing. And then you're in the present moment. All right. This is Andrea signing off. Thank you for listening to this journey and my rambling thoughts as I try to gather them.